We now return to Let's Play Airship Asunder. I have some kind of bad news, I guess. I'm okay with this news. So, over the weekend, I decided to clear out my computer, reinstall Windows, blah blah blah. I backed up the save files for all my games. And unfortunately for this game, when I try to load that game, this happens. Code error. The game basically crashes. It doesn't like it. Looks like it's GML, which makes me think the game is made in Game Maker Studio, which is kind of cool. But anyway, it makes the previous game completely unplayable. If I swap in the save files from this current install, it works just fine. So I'm wondering if maybe the save files are kind of attached to the client itself, and if the client has a different number every time you download it, or what, I don't know. But anyway, we basically have to start over, and I know what you're thinking. Really? Really? But, the good news is, I played a test game, and now that I actually know what I'm doing, pretty much everything that I did in the series up to this point, I can actually do in about 40 minutes. So, it won't take us long. So, I need to swap out some save files here and get us back on track. We'll start a new game here in a minute. Alright. Let's try and rush through this real quick. See if I can't do sort of a speed run. Give it a different password just in case that makes a difference. First things first, recruit. Then we need to go flying around and find a good location, hopefully nearby. Get out of the way. Okay, got our crew. Now there's a double mountain. There's more mountain. In fact, there's a portal. We don't want to go through the portal. Okay, we'll take that location right there. Now this would be a fantastic gold town. We'd have to definitely put in some... well, actually, no, it wouldn't. Remember, we do need several spaces for other types of buildings. We're very close to a desert. I don't like that. If we can clear that out, we can turn that into a gold town pretty easily. We need to make sure that we're leaving space for, an iron town, which could actually be right here. We could have fisheries instead of farms. Okay, let's exchange. Shut up. Okay, so we're going to drop off most of the civilians. Got plenty of food, but we don't need that much for these guys, and we'll drop that off so they can start making it themselves. We'll go ahead and grab some people for that settlement. We'll get that started immediately. No sense in waiting around. We can always terraform these lakes as well, but I think the fisheries produce as much food as the ranches, but cost less resources, I believe. And that should be sufficient. And when it's not, we can just demolish it and dry up the lake, so that's okay. Come in here before all of my food is eaten. Do a quick recruit. Some civilians join your crew. Good. Apparently we have a maximum of 20 in this ship. So it doesn't matter if we're recruiting a full 20 or the 15. Either way, I want to get these things up and running as soon as possible. Soon as possible, I said. Move it. We'll just put you there. That'll be a good iron town. We need to find a swamp. Fuel is going to be very important early on. Got plenty right now, but man, there are a lot of mountain. I wonder if maybe like an orchard and a couple foundries, and we just have this being turned. Well, it'd mostly be rock, but camp. If we're not only having this as iron, but also as a ammo, would it be able to produce ammo? I suppose if we turn that into... We'd have to have 2 of the foundries, wouldn't we? Okay. We can take a bit of food away from you. And we should probably take a few civilians with us. Now I need to look at this real quick. No. It's you, journal, almanac, buildings. Forge. Forge requires 1 wood and 5 rock. So we would have to have, okay, 1 mountain basically, 1 quarry. 1 quarry produces 5 rock. So that takes care of that. So if I had the 2, I would be able to turn this completely into a forge city. It also requires wood, so we'd have to have 1, and 1 orchard would be plenty for that. So yes. Oh, dang. Let's have a look here. What does this cost me? 10 wood. Okay. Let's see if we can't steal some wood. Let's see if these guys have collected their stuff just yet. And then I want to go around finding a fuel town. As soon as we get access to mana, there's a nice spot right there for something, because we've got access to 1 mountain. Yes, we do actually have plenty of building material. And if I hurry, we'll drop that off, then we can also come swing around there and pick up whatever leftovers are from the airship battle, because they are outside the city bounds. So it should be floating there for a bit. One hopes. I guess I could have picked up some food while I was there too. Dropped it off here, but as soon as we plunk down all of this, they should be able to start handling themselves. And that, thank you. Yeah, they're starting to grow just a bit. They need to be... I know. Let's go back here and pick up some of our own food. Now we're kind of close to a place for a port as well. So that's good. Maybe we can have it as the port and ammo dump, since we'll have 2 of these. Good, go get it. We'll just bypass these for now. We've got 14 minutes worth of food, so I don't need to worry too much. Eventually I might be brave enough to venture into that portal. But that's going to take me somewhere on the map randomly. And I want to make sure I've at least got something that can handle the journey. Ooh, okay. Plenty of good stuff. Okay, so let me... Shit, I keep thinking the menu's going to be in that. Journal, almanac, buildings. Right, so the mine, this required 1 iron and 1 wood. So, if I was to have 1 stone quarry, would produce 1 forge. Forges produce 5 iron. So we could actually have up to 5 mines. So actually, I would need 1 forge. Okay, stop. Let me pause for a moment here. I would need, I could plunk the city there. I mean, I can't. I have to turn that into grass before I can put a settlement on it. But I would have to create 1 forest for the wood, 1 orchard, and 1 foundry. I'd have a quarry, and then I could have 4 gold buildings. Right? I think so. I would not have a defensive structure, but if I loaded this with snipers and soldiers, hopefully that would protect it. The mountain range will protect us from the horrors of the void here. Of course, going down, I need to... Okay, let's go take a trip down there and see if this doesn't take us to more swamp. It does. It does. It does not take us to more forest, strangely enough. But if I took this here... So we definitely have to hurry up and get our magic so that we can have some wood. I mean, I could come in here and artificially supply it with wood for a bit. Oh, the developer also mentioned that cities will actually do a trade of food and ammo. Hopefully in a future update. Oh, hey. there will actually be city-to-city trading. That would be nice. If not, actual airship trading. Well, where do I want to put this? I guess, I mean, this, right now, we can make our own swamp. I mean, I could totally turn this into a fuel town, too, having, like, one forest, one orchard, a ton of... How much do they require? It'd be nice to be able to look at your journal without having to unpause, by the way. Buildings. Stills. Stills require 1 wood. Okay. So we could definitely produce that with just creating a forest, essentially. And then we could have all the fuel, and we could have a tower. So we'd be able to have an actual fuel town. Surrounded by an actual gold town. Eventually we need to get this thing set up and running. May as well go pick that up while I'm here. I will go grab some more people. School. Can I actually build a school right... Oh, for crying out loud. No, keep going. Keep going. Oh yeah, I've also got to think about a port. Wait, we saw a place over there for the harbor, right? Yeah. Gandis. Exchange. Hopefully there'll be some goodies in here. A few goodies. Some gold, more importantly. Okay. So actually, let's go... I've got some food. I want more food, especially as soon as I get the 20 people. It's going to start consuming that a little bit more rapidly. So, let's go back up here. We've given the cities enough time that they should have hopefully developed a little bit. Gotten themselves a bit of a surplus. In fact, I could probably start upgrading some of the food immediately. And, I know I said 40 minutes, but this is actually looking like it's going to take a bit longer than that. What exactly does this take? Just wood. Just wood. Okay. Maybe I should go take care of that. What are you doing? Get out of my way. And to build a school, we have to upgrade, right? Well, I'm just here for the food right now. Oh, for crying out loud, stop doing that. Okay. We'll exchange. So yeah, 2 fisheries, 2 foundries, one of the ammo maker. That'll work. Food. You're not producing nearly as much food as I would hope. I think that means then that I need to actually have you producing more. So we're gonna go ahead and build... I can't build an orchard just yet. May as well level up because we're here. So level up. Yay. Okay. Build. Orchard. Smith. Smith is what it's called. Of course it is. Need more resources. Why do I need more resources? I've got 20 of each. And it takes how much? 30 or something, right? Oh, iron. Dang. So we have to get that started anyway. Okay, well we need the food. We need at least one of those. I'm gonna have you start building fisheries. Did that cancel the building here? Or did it just not? Oh, for crying out loud, this is ridiculous. 5 and 5. You should definitely have enough for this. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Even though it's going to produce an overabundance of food for a while, that'll be fine. While we go off and do other things. And then you need to build a fishery. As well as another fishery. I presume that will be plenty of food for that settlement. We need to build another quarry. Okay. And let's go ahead and build a forge. Presuming it does it even have enough? We're gonna have to go over here and find out. We can pick up some food along the way, and hopefully that is not coming my way. Not that it's really gonna hurt me at the moment, but okay. So first things first. As soon as I'm done dicking around here, I'm gonna go get some more people, and we will settle that fuel. Oh hey, that fuel dump. That's some. That'll be enough for you. Maybe we should go pick that up. If nothing else, it'll have some gold in it. And I know I'm getting distracted again. This is not good. Exchange is complete. Forge. That should be enough, yes. Good. Why are you celebrating? Did I just complete something that... I think that's I just completed something that I wasn't supposed to complete. I mean, not in the order in which I completed it. I could dry each one of these up, and that would be... you know what? Let's not... The visions I have for all of us... I mean, look at how many mountains there are. Ooh, look at all that gold. That was totally worth coming out here for. There are many mountainous areas that are good locations. Better locations, perhaps, than I had originally thought. It was this one, though, that I wanted for my port, right? So I would have access to my own production of ammo. Because this is just for iron right now, but I would produce ammo in it. Whatever. We're heading back now to go grab some people so I can have my third town up and running. Yeah, all we need is a forge, a forest, and a farm, and we have two very good gold towns. We'll be able to produce those big ships, hopefully, in a very short amount of time. That, among anything else, is going to be essential for getting back to where we were. Why? No, just frickin'... Oh god. We cannot afford to get into melee right now. Please stop following me. And of course he does it right over the town, so the town will absorb everything. Typical. There's a balloon down here, though. Maybe I should go pick that up while I'm on my way to... wherever the hell I'm going. Civilians, yay! Maybe while I do a flyby of the... Oh, it disappeared. Maybe while I do a flyby of the town, I can build a school from here. Provided we've got enough. 5 gold. Does it have the gold? We didn't drop off any gold. It's taking it from my ship, though. So, the school... built. Okay, so I already did the forge. I'm now on my way to building a smith. But I want to move down here. We can get that smith started, too, this episode. You are going right there. Smith. I was going to put that behind the mountains, between the mountains. I don't know. That just pleases me as a location. There are actually quite a few open areas out here. In fact, this would be an okay port. Anything that's nearby to the main city is fine with me. We'll go ahead and camp. And that took way too much of my food. So now we need to come back up here, gather supplies so they can start developing themselves. You can build a smith. Hopefully you'll have enough material for this as well. Nope. More resources required. Now, you should have plenty of food, one would think. Given how many food-producing buildings I have left behind here. Oh, good grief, yes. We will take much food. I'm also going to take a few of you. We'll also take all of you. We'll go fill this up. Now, why? What does this require? Smith, 10 wood, 20 rock, 10 iron. It probably just hasn't produced enough iron. Let's build this. We'll go from the forge. That should have enough. Okay. Let's go dump this off. And, yeah, I'm actually liking this now. We're going to keep all of my stuff in a nice little central pocket. Hopefully, I mean, we pretty much had it in the last game that way, too. El Dorado was kind of way out there. Okay. Oh, now you've got food, but what you don't have are those. Okay, so the food is sufficient. Submit. School is built. We're just working on that smith. Let's go actually fly in here. I want to get that smith done so I can start getting my actual crew members back on board. Oh, hey, there's an idea. I just saw the dust cloud over here. Maybe a slime will come in and start watering the place around here for me. That'd be nice. Now, we weren't able to produce orchards because iron, correct. Okay. Do you have enough iron now? You should have enough iron now. I'll take the leftovers, move them over here, and start making orchards. Smith, build. What do you mean, 10, 20, 10. Waiting on that one wood. Okay, we'll just sit here for a few minutes. Waiting this out. But yeah, I think we can definitely make 2 good, solid gold-producing cities. On the other hand, no, it was here. It was here that I was going to make the port city. Yeah. So we don't necessarily want to... I don't know, though. In the end, which would be more valuable? Probably having 2 full gold-producing cities, I would imagine. We could still have a good thing going otherwise, though. But this would allow me to produce some ammo, as well as... Okay, time to build a still. Wait, where am I going with that? We can't do that just yet. What would it take to actually build a still? Oh, I know we have to be... I just wanted the quick and easy way of looking this up. 10, 10, and 5. Did you have 5 spare iron? I'd like to set this still up as soon as possible. Oh, you got plenty. Let's take all that. We'll also take some of this for the road. Thank you. So, let's see. If it only takes 5 and I just picked up 20, I can definitely make my 2. I need 20 wood and 20 rock. I'm gonna have to pick that off of you. I think a harbor city would be here. Does get rid of a very good potential town here, though. Oh, right, you kind of need the iron, and I just swiped it all from you. Ah, bastards, don't do that. Okay, we need 10 and 10. We don't have a full 20 just yet, and I can't take it all. Anyway, blast! What if I do that? That's all I need. Sailors. So, actually, apparently you can click on the icon and they have information. So, soldiers are double strength in close combat. Add soldiers to defeat enemies up close. That'd be very helpful in repelling boarders. Sailors improve your vessel's accuracy and handling. Add sailors for better cannon fire. Snipers with ammo will fire at enemies. Put snipers in a settlement to defend it, so they're not actually good for your ships. Doctors reduce casualties in both close combat and ranged combat. Engineers repair vessel hulls over time. Add more engineers to repair damage faster. I kind of suspected that was a thing. So what I could actually do is, let's pull 2 engineers and 3 sailors, and we'll dump the rest of the civilians and submit that. And I'm sitting here waiting for some wood. You should probably have some of your own wood at this point, right? One would think. Which means that it would take it from the settlement and myself, so I should be able to do this remotely, in theory, right? Wow, this thing is taking a beating, whoever it's fighting. Building's under construction, good. Let's build another one. We'll have some fuel going. We must build... Ah, right, okay. So we'll have to build the gold settlement next, in order to have the mana going in the. Oh wait, let's find out how much. Buildings, engine, 5 mana a minute, 1 gold a minute. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't actually think I'm going to be able to build that engine here, because I would need... I'm only going to be able to produce a forest, a forge, and food. So I will not have room for an engine in my gold-producing town. So we'll have to produce gold in another town, which I'm going to guess will be here. Its only purpose, I suppose, if I take these mountains, since these mountains will be taken out, these other mountains, I really hate wasting. I mean, we could do it here. We could make my... because we'd have access to the fish. We'd have our 2 mountains. I don't know, I just hate wasting this many mountains. I mean, having 2 of these would produce me so much gold. And they're perfect. The only reason I'd want this for the harbor is just because it's right there. Otherwise, in order to get that harbor or port or wherever the frick it's called, we'd have to go a little bit further west and have it way out there again. Yeah, which we could do. I think it's actually a better idea to have 2 mass gold producing cities, especially since it costs so much to build those final battleships. And if we want a fleet, and I imagine we will want a fleet, we're going to need lots of money really fast. So I guess I'll put here for the engine city. This will be my mana city. It's not, I mean, it's only going to be producing, well, wait, no, it takes 1 gold, and 1 mine produces 5 gold, correct? So we could put a fishery, we could put that. It's also going to take iron, correct? So we'd have to have the quarry, the forge, it would produce that, and then we could have like 3 engines. So this will be my magical, mystical town. I keep neglecting to save space for defensive towers. From what I saw of, I think it was the developer videos actually, you can actually build those barriers, those walls, outside of your little 3x3 thing. So we don't actually have to fill up our town with walls. So maybe I'll just use that defensively. And what I can actually do is have ships on guard. So I could just leave a fleet of sentry ships along here and not have to worry too much about having towers. And of course, if I fill in all my towns with troops, hopefully that'll help too. Having them nice and clumped together means that the travel time between all the towns will definitely shorten any reinforcements, so I think we'll do that. Not this time, though. I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you next time.